Hey, what's up guys, it's Dynamite, I hope you're doing well, and in today's video I'm going to be giving my own personal review on the new Elden Ring DLC, Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree. So let me just start by saying, in my opinion, I think it's a very good DLC. I love the base game, it's one of my favourite games, I said this before, it's one of my favourite games of all time, I fucking loved it. I was super hyped for this DLC and it didn't disappoint. I'm loving the DLC, I'm doing my second playthrough right now. Still fuck ton of fun. So in the background I'm fighting the dancing lion, I got him first try. Yeah, it was fun doing this fight, but yeah, I'm going to be talking about the pros and the cons of the DLC and then give my overall review at the end. So if you do enjoy the Elden Ring content, want to see some more, be sure to drop a like on the video, subscribe, turn notifications, and let's get into it. So let me start off with the pros of the DLC. Number one, I think it has a really good map. I fucking loved exploring this map. That like blue coast area, like the blue grass is insane. There's like, so I'm gonna talk about spoilers by the way. There's like this underground boss you can find. You have to like jump down to this massive cave. It's so cool, man. There's so much. That dragon area as well with all the dragons is super cool. You can do that quest line, that guy who screams like, "Oh, curse you, Bale." That is so good, man. The map's amazing. The castles are amazing. That like Scarlet Rot where you fight the Scarlet Rot boss near the end is really cool as well. The castle where you fight Mesmer is amazing. All the places are just like you could tell they've really put effort into this. Another pro, in my opinion, I think is the leveling system. Bill might be a bit like, mixed about this, but I think the leveling system in this DLC, the Erdtree fragments, give it some difficulty, so you can't just stomp through all the bosses first try. You kind of have to, go and find some of these things. It just makes it so no matter how high of a level you are in the base game, there's going to be some difficulty, and you need to level up in the DLC. I like it. Another pro as well is the bosses. Some of the bosses, like, people fucking crying about the difficulty, but I love the bosses, man. Radahn, the final boss, super difficult. It took me 12 hours to beat him, but I fucking loved it. One of my favourite bosses of all time. His moveset's incredible. Probably one of the hardest bosses in the whole of the fucking Souls franchise, in my opinion. But yeah, Mesmer's a really cool boss as well. That knight in, like, that castle, like, I think her name's like Rolana or something. Renala. I can't remember, but that knight, that she's super fucking cool. Yeah, the bosses are really good, man. I really enjoyed all the boss fights in this. Another pro, in my opinion, as well, is the difficulty. People are gonna be a bit mixed about this. You can see in the fucking Steam reviews, people are crying about the difficulty. But in my opinion, I think it's a good thing. So I don't want to be going through and like stomping all the bosses, like one-shotting them first try. I think that them forcing you to level up and these bosses having a ton of health and doing a ton of damage to you is super good. It just adds a whole new layer of difficulty and it makes you feel like you're playing the game for the first time again because you don't know their movesets and you're dying to them over and over again. So I think that the difficulty, in my opinion, is a good thing. Now let's talk about, there's not a lot of cons in comparison to the pros, but one major con is the performance. You've probably seen that dancing lion fight I was just doing. I was literally getting like 20 frames at times. Like it just, especially when you're in corners and you're fighting like really big bosses like the lion or like Radahn, your frames are even on consoles. Well, I play this on a PC, but apparently even console players are struggling with the frame rate, which is actually crazy. Obviously, I'm sure they'll release an update and fix some of it, but right now performance is a huge issue. Another con as well, and this is a major spoiler, is there's no actual ending. So if you beat Radahn, you get this like mini cutscene where it's like Mikula saying you'll be like their consort. It's like goes on for like 15 seconds. I know it kind of sounds like an ending, but it's not really. There's no like legitimate ending, no credits or anything. It's not like the base game where you become the Elden Lord. It's just very underwhelming. You spend all that time beating Radahn, and there's just no actual ending. I don't know. Phil might disagree with me on that, but I was hoping for an actual ending. I don't know, man. That was a bit disappointing to me, but yeah, overall, I think Elden Ring Shadow of the Erdtree is a great DLC. If I was to give it out of 10, I'd give it maybe, I'd say an 8.5. Mainly because, obviously, I think everything's great besides the performance. If we could get the performance fixed and there was an actual ending, it'd probably be like a 9.5 or even a 10. But yeah, in my opinion, it's a great DLC. I'm gonna keep uploading videos on it. I'm having a ton of fun doing my second playthrough right now. Comment below if you want to see some like challenge runs or something. I'll be down to do that. I've been streaming a lot of Elden Ring over on my Twitch as well, twitch.tv/DynamiteBTW. It's in the description. I'd appreciate you guys going over there. But yeah, I appreciate you guys watching the video. If you did enjoy, be sure to like on video, subscribe, turn notifications, and comment below what you think of it. So yeah, thanks for watching, and see you guys. I've been at this for it's 4 a.m. right now. I've been at this for 12 hours, I'd say.